you have an interview recently and you have not heard from the recruiter and you're really interested in the job? So, how do you get a recruiter to respond after an interview? Three ways to get a recruiter to respond to give you an update after you interviewed and to respond quickly. Now, I usually respond to candidates to give them an update if they've been interviewed, but I do understand that not all recruiters do this. You may be waiting around because you have another offer or you just would like to know for closure. First thing is to reach out to the recruiter and copy the hiring manager. You most likely had a virtual interview, and in that invite will be an email of the hiring manager. Reach out to the recruiter, copy the hiring manager, and ask for an update. It puts a third party in the situation. Hiring managers, when they see an email like that, they will go to the recruiter and ask the recruiter to respond. Did they respond? Do they plan to respond? Because that person interviewed with them, they want that person to get an update. The second way is to reach out to the recruiter and mention something that was stated in the interview. For example, there was someone we were considering that was finishing up her master's degree. If that's a similar situation to you, you can say, I'm putting the finishing touches on my master's degree and making plans for my next step and reaching out to see if I can get an update. And it will imply to the recruiter that this person needs to make plans about next step. Third way is to consider other opportunities. It does not have to be a solid offer on the table. It could be you're in the latter stages of an interview. You are scheduled to have an interview. You can reach out to the recruiter, ask for an update, and say that you are considering other opportunities. What this will do is it will allow the recruiter to think that you possibly have an offer on the table and he or she needs to get back to you quickly. When you do get the update, it would either be that they plan to move forward with you, but also be they have you in a holding stage, meaning they're not sure and they're interviewing other candidates, or it could be that they're not moving forward with you. I know the last one is not the answer you may want to hear, but it's best to hear it so you can move on.